Okay, so in this video we will go through how to use the file manager in KOReader. It works the same on all different e-readers that run in KOReader. So it doesn't matter if you have a Kindle or a Kobo or a Bigme device or a Onyx Boox device that runs KOReader. So here we have a Kindle Basic, a Kobo Clare and a Bigme Hibreak. These three e-readers has KOReader installed. I also has KOReader on these, but these are the one I will mention in this video. So let's say we start a Kindle Basic 2022 here with KOReader on. You see here in the file manager in KOReader you have a home folder. We have a home house here. If I click on that, we go to the home folder. If we go up here, we go out to all the folders on the device. Now you are in the file manager, so you can see all the different folders and files here. So if you want to create a new folder here, you can click on the plus sign. Here you can do different stuff like select files, set as home folder, go to home folder, open random document, folder shortcuts, add to folder shortcuts and extract and cache book information, for example. You can do a lot of different stuff in the file manager on KOReader. So if we now click new folder, I can create a folder called test here, just for this video, and click create. Now I have a folder called test, as you see there. My home folder is called books. I have created that because you should not have the same library of books from the Kindle device or a Kobo device. You should not share the same books from the original UI with the KOReader UI. So you have to create a new folder as your home folder with books. If I click on the home, we go to my home folder, that is the books folder, and here we can browse all the books I have, as you see. If we go back into all the files again, if I now want to use the test folder as my home folder, I just long press on that folder that I created and click set as home folder. So now this test folder will be my home folder. So if I now click on the home icon, you see it's empty. Here I can create different folders, like we can have a books folder, for example, and we can do one with read books, like so. So now if I click on the home, we will be in this folder where I can choose to be in the books folder, or if I want to browse the books I have read. This is just an example, as I said. If we click here, we go back here and see my original home folder books with 40 books. We have the new created test folder there. So if I click on the test folder, we can go into that. If we go back and click on the books folder, we go into that. And as I said, this works the same on all devices running KOReader. Everything is the same, so you don't have any difference using the file manager on all your devices, different devices, as I said. So now we have created some folders. If I now want to copy a book into one of those folders, I can go into my books library here, and then I can find a book that I have read, for example here. We can find this book. If I want to move this book into one of the new folders I have created, I can long press on that, and you get this menu. You can copy, you can cut, you can select, you can rename, delete, you can mark it as reading or on hold or finished. This book is already marked finished, as you see there. You can add it to collections if you want. You can read book information, book description, Choose to ignore the metadata, ignore cover, book cover. You can see the book cover, and you can choose open with, for example, and you can reset everything. So if I only want to select this book, I click select. Now I selected that book. You see it's grayed out, and you have a mark up there, but that mark will stay until you do something other. So now if I have selected that, I can go out of this. I can click out of this, and go into the new test folder, and we can move it to the red folder here. We can go into that folder, and I can click on this now. Now I can select to copy it. I can move it. I can delete the selected file. I can choose to deselect everything again if you have done something wrong. Export highlights from the file I have selected, for example, and a lot more, as you see. So if I now say I want to copy that book because I want to have it left in my original home folder, so instead of move, I click copy. Copy selected files to the current folder. Overwrite existing files. You can deselect that if you prefer, but I have that selected. I just click copy now. So now this book is copied to this new folder I created. And it's still marked finished, as I have done in the original folder, as you saw. So now we have one book read, no books to read, in this new created file structure I've made for this video. If we go out here, we see all the other. We can go into the books folder. We can see the red files here. And you see it's still left here because I choose to copy instead of move. So if you have different folders with books here, maybe you have transferred files with Calibre using a cable, then you will have the author name, and in the author name you will have the books. So maybe you don't want to have that structure. Maybe you want to have a books folder with all the books and no folders in it. Then you can go into the author folder. Let's pretend that this is an author. We call it Stephen King, maybe. We go into that, and here we will find the books with Stephen King. We have this book. So now you want to transfer this book, just long press on it and select. Then you can go out and go into the folder you want to, we go into that again, want to have it in. Let's say you want to have that book in this folder instead, then you can click on this and choose move. And that book will be moved to this folder, as you see. So now it's not read, it's in the books folder, but it's still marked as finished. If you want to have it not marked as finished, you can long press on it and reset. For example, document settings, progress, bookmarks, highlights and notes will be reset if I click here. I will not do that in this example, but you get it. Then it will be unread and have everything untouched again. So that is how you can manage your books with the file manager in KOReader. So if I now will go back to the home, I just click here and I will find these. If I want to have this folder as my home folder instead, I just long press on that and choose set as home folder and set as home. So now if I click on the house, you will see that folder as your home, and you can do different stuff here. And you can set how big the cover should be. You can have mosaic and detail list settings, and you can have different ways of showing this. As you see here, we can choose exactly how we want to have the books shown for you. I've already shown you that in another video. Classic mode settings, items per page and so on. You can set a lot of different stuff to see your books in different ways. But now we go out of the new created folder and just click long press on that and choose delete, and then click delete. So now all the folders I made are deleted. As you see, nothing left, and also the books in that folder is gone. So now I don't have a home folder again, so I need to choose my original home folder by clicking here and click set as home folder and set as home. Now we can click on the house. We will go to all my books. So that was a bit what you can do with the file manager. As you see, when you click the plus sign, you can do a lot more stuff. So you can learn a lot about the file manager in the wiki page on KOReader web page. And as I said, you do the same on these devices. We can start the Bigme here. Here you see all my books on the Bigme. And the same thing, you can do exactly what I did before, long press and select a lot of stuff and do what you want. You can click on the house to go to home folder, and it works the same on an Android-based e-reader that runs KOReader. And the same with Kobo. If we open this up, you have the same stuff here. The same menu, the same everything. You can do exactly the same thing. No difference. So, I think that's enough for this video. I hope you like this video and learn a lot of KOReader with me. So by watching all my KOReader videos in the KOReader playlist, you can learn a lot of stuff. Yes, I know I do a lot of videos about KOReader recently, and that is because recently you could jailbreak all the Kindle e-readers and install KOReader on them. So I thought that all my old videos with Kobo e-readers running KOReader are still in the playlist, but I need some new watchers that just recently has jailbreaked their Kindles too. So that's why I do a lot of videos now about KOReader again, because a lot of new users has jailbreaked their Kindles. Okay, bye.